Today we are talking about the construction of the Great Pyramid in real time. Workers haul massive stones across the desert. Up the ramps they go, block by block, building this wonder. Incredible.
The Great Pyramid of Giza is so accurately aligned to true north that it is more precise than the Greenwich Observatory in London, built 4,000 years later. This incredible alignment was achieved without modern tools, using only the stars and the sun as their guide. It remains one of the greatest engineering mysteries of the ancient world.
The Old Kingdom of Egypt was a society of extraordinary complexity and achievement. The Nile River provided one of the most fertile agricultural environments in the ancient world. Its annual floods deposited rich silt, enabling bountiful harvests that sustained a thriving population and supported monumental construction projects.
In 2560 BC, the pharaoh was Khufu, the second ruler of the 4th dynasty, a man about whom we actually know surprisingly little. Just one tiny ivory figurine survives as a portrait. Today we stand before the only surviving portrait of this enigmatic ruler, a tiny ivory figurine discovered at Abydos, barely 7.5 centimeters tall.
The site chosen was the Giza Plateau, aligned to true north with an accuracy of just 0.05 degrees. That alignment did not happen by accident. Using the stars and the sun as their celestial guide, these ancient surveyors achieved an astonishing precision that still baffles modern engineers. The base of the pyramid covers 53,000 square meters. The 4 sides differ in length by an average of just 58 millimeters across a base the size of 10 football fields. The ancient builders achieved extraordinary precision in aligning the structure with the cardinal directions, demonstrating advanced knowledge of astronomy and engineering.
The Great Pyramid was not built by slaves. We know this now with absolute certainty, because we have found the workers. The Great Pyramid was not built by slaves. We know this now with absolute certainty, because we have found the workers. The workers ate well, enormous quantities of beef, mutton and fish. They were organized into competitive gangs who left graffiti on the very stones of the pyramid itself. The drunkards of Khufu endure forever. Gang 7 strongest. To complete the pyramid in 20 years, workers had to place one stone block every single minute. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 20 years. To complete the pyramid in 20 years, workers had to place one stone block every single minute. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 20 years. Quarry workers used copper chisels and wooden wedges, soaked in water to expand and split the rock, to cut the blocks directly from the bedrock. The process required precision and strength, as each strike of the copper chisel and careful soaking of the wooden wedges gradually freed massive blocks from the living bedrock.
The harder granite used for the burial chamber came from Aswan, 800 kilometers up the Nile. These enormous stones were loaded onto specially built wooden barges. Teams of workers coordinated their efforts with precision, using ropes, levers, and sheer manpower to position each massive block securely on the deck.
In 2013, archaeologists found the world's oldest papyrus documents, the diary of a man named Merer, an inspector who organized teams of workers transporting limestone blocks to Giza. Merer meticulously recorded every detail of the limestone transport, from the quarries at Tura to the construction site at Giza, providing an unprecedented glimpse into the daily operations of the Great Pyramid's builders.
Merer's diary describes the canal system, the work schedules, the rations distributed to workers, an eyewitness account of the pyramid being built. Merer's diary describes the canal system, the work schedules, the rations distributed to workers, an eyewitness account of the pyramid being built.
Workers poured water in front of the sledge runners to reduce friction on the desert sand. Experimental archaeology has confirmed this technique dramatically reduces the force required. This ancient method of pouring water in front of the sledge runners dramatically reduces friction, allowing the heavy stone to glide more easily across the desert sand. The Grand Gallery, a soaring corbelled passageway, 47 meters long and 8.5 meters high, leads upward to the burial chamber. Its walls are constructed with such precision that a piece of paper can barely be inserted between the stones. The Greria Gallery is high, leads upward to the burial chamber. Its walls are constructed with such precision that a piece of paper can barely be inserted between the stones. The burial chamber is lined with massive red granite blocks.
its ceiling formed by 9 enormous granite beams, each weighing around 25 to 40 tons.
The precision here is remarkable. These walls will stand for eternity.
The entire exterior of the pyramid was covered in a casing of brilliant white Tura limestone, polished to a mirror finish, making the pyramid visible from hundreds of kilometers away. This brilliant white casing transformed the pyramid into a beacon, visible from hundreds of kilometers away, a testament to the engineering brilliance and divine aspirations of the ancient Egyptians.
For the ancient Egyptians, the pyramid was not just a tomb. It was a machine, a resurrection machine.
It was designed to guide the pharaoh's soul through the underworld and ensure his eternal resurrection among the gods.
The shaft in the burial chamber pointing directly at the star Orion associated with the god Osiris was not a coincidence. It was an intentional astronomical alignment.
The shaft in the burial chamber pointing directly at the star Orion associated with the god Osiris. With the deep, charming voice of 40-year-old man like his describing historical documentary.
They were not primitive. They were not slaves. They were not helped by aliens. They were human beings, like us. And they built something that will still be standing long after everything we have ever constructed has turned to dust.
They were Hoabrayans. And don't help primthing. They were not slaves. They were not aliens. And they hop everything we've ever constructed has turned to dust.
This is the story of the construction of the Great Pyramid in real time. If you like this video, subscribe for more. Just tap right here. Thanks for watching.